Wayne General's Wellness Center is missing only one thing, and that's you. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, plenty of new equipment, lots of room to get your exercise in, Wayne General Wellness Center offers it all. Whether you're just wanting to lose a few pounds or get that beach-ready body for next summer, Wayne General Wellness Center is your one-stop shop. Wayne Academy's varsity football team stays on the road this week, traveling to Bay Springs to take on the Saints of Silva Bay Academy. The Saints are 2-2, while the Jaguars are 1-3. This will be the final non-district game before the Jaguars start playing district contests next week against Simpson Academy. Head coach Sean Harrison said the Saints have a number of weapons that can hurt opponents, but he feels like the two teams match up well. Kickoff at 7 o'clock.
Now is the time to go to your local Kubota dealer and get great financing on a brand new Kubota BX subcompact tractor during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event. Get a great deal on a powerful feature-loaded BX. With a BX, you get durability, versatility, and value. So don't wait. Get the best-selling subcompact tractor of the decade with 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event.
J&P Discount Liquors, located at 703 and a half Wayne Street, would like to remind you that every Monday, all wines in the store are 10% off. And don't forget that J&P Liquors always offers discounts for military and law enforcement personnel. Open Monday through Saturday, J&P Discount Liquors. Give them a call at 601-671-3700. Coach, Silva Bay on the road this Friday, big rival with the Saints. What have you seen on film from them?
They're a good team. Coach Odom's done a good job with them. They've got two guys that go pretty well. I'm most impressed with their linemen. They're not the biggest guys in the world, but they will get after you. They're physical. Defensively, their linemen, they've got motors. They don't stop. You cut them down, they're right back up. They play hard. That's the most impressive thing about them.
Their quarterback looks like he can hurt you in a number of different ways. How do you contain him and keep him from getting to the outside?
Well, we're definitely going to have to be sound this week. The Joker, inside, outside, around you, it doesn't matter. He can go. Throwing the ball, he's not a huge threat, but he can make the throws they're asking him to make. But the main thing, yes, is keeping him contained and being gap sound and not letting him get outside.
Coach, last week your offense put up a lot of yards, put up 42 points, the most you put up all year in a game. How do you build on the momentum from that?
Yeah, offensively we're starting to click again. We clicked game one, took a couple games off. It kind of came back together Friday night. The main part is continue to execute and practice. We had a good, offensive week of practice last week, and we got to continue with that.
Coach, not wanting to look ahead, but you open district play the week after Silva Bay. How important is it to have a good effort and obviously a win heading into that district opener?
Well, obviously with the PowerPoints, we fell behind losing Friday night, so we need to take this one to get back in the hunt. Obviously with district, Simpson's coming in here next Friday, and we definitely need all the confidence we can get going into that one.
All right, good luck on Friday. J&P Discount Liquors has all your needs for your tailgating efforts this football season. With a complete line of liquors, wines, mixers, and other items, J&P Discount Liquors is your one-stop shop for football season. Conveniently located at 703 and a half Wayne Street, the store offers 10% off all wines on Mondays and discounts for military and law enforcement. That's J&P Discount Liquors. The rehabilitation department of Wayne General Hospital has expanded, meaning now we can get you back into the game of life quicker. With new equipment and more room to serve all our patients, the rehabilitation department is here to serve your needs. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Let Billy Bynum and his staff get you back into the game of life through Wayne General Hospital Rehabilitation, 950 Matthew Drive in Waynesboro. After a 2-week road trip, Wayne County High School's varsity football team returns to the comfy confines of War Eagle Stadium Friday night when the Admirals of Gulfport come to town for a non-district game. Kickoff scheduled for 7 p.m. Last year, down in Gulfport, the two teams battled back and forth, with the Admirals scoring with 9 seconds left to take a 35-31 victory over the War Eagles. This will be the final non-district game of the season for Wayne County, as the War Eagles will begin district play next week at home against Natchez. Head coach Todd Mangum says the Admirals look much like they did last year, with one exception. They have a quarterback who's a dual threat that can hurt you with both his legs and his arm. Last week, the War Eagles rushed for 427 yards, and Mangum said a similar performance will be needed to help neutralize the Admirals' offense. The Admirals are 2-2, having lost to Alabama powerhouse Prattville High and dropping a contest to Madison Central. Last week, the Admirals beat Moss Point. Kickoff Friday night, 7 p.m.
When we bought our place in the country, we knew we were in for a whole new life. They said fixing the place up wouldn't be easy, but nobody said it wouldn't be worth it.
Kubota.
J&P Discount Liquors, located at 703 and half Wayne Street, would like to remind you that every Monday, all wines in the store are 10% off. And don't forget that J&P Liquors always offers discounts for military and law enforcement personnel. Open Monday through Saturday, J&P Discount Liquors. Give them a call at 601-671-3700. Coach, Gulfport coming in the last 3 years in non-district. Wayne County's gone 2-2. How important is it to be at 3-1 going into district play?
Oh, I mean, it'd be great. It'd be great to, like we've all talked about before, Paul, dividing our season up into, non-region games, region games, and then playoffs. And, we've been 500 in the non-region part of our schedule. So it'd be good to be 3-1 and finish non-region play on a winning note.
Gulfport, last year they were very good. Coach Pierce does a great job down there. How good are they this year?
They're very, very similar to the same team that were last year, with the exception of the quarterback. This year's quarterback, where last year's was a guy who could elude a rush and really throw the ball. This year they got a dual threat guy. Floyd, who played receiver last year, he plays quarterback now. And he's a guy that can beat you with his arm and his leg. So kind of a dual threat deal. Other than that, the team is very, very similar to last year.
You talked about the passing game. The last 3 games, everybody's utilized that short passing game because of your pass rush. How important is it for linemen to get their hands in the air and try to neutralize that pass
I wish
rush?
we could be like J.J. Watt and knock passes down, and we work on that. And we've tipped some, deflected some, but we've got to do a really good job of that.
Last week against Hattiesburg, 427 yards rushing. You only had to throw 4 passes. That's got to be a huge boost for your offensive line, doesn't it?
That's great. It's great. I mean, for starting up front with our offensive linemen and the going into Friday night's game, we knew one of the keys to success was being able to run the football, and we were able to do it effectively and efficiently, and we just got to keep building on that and continue that.
So what are the keys to beating Gulfport at your place Friday night?
Offensively, take care of the ball, be able to run the ball, be able to run when we want to run and throw when we want to throw. Defensively, contain the quarterback. He makes everything go with his arm and his legs. We can't let him get outside on the perimeter on us. We've got to keep him hemmed up. We've got to turn him into just a passer. And then we got to steal some points and some yardage in the kicking game, hopefully.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Now is the time to go to your local Kubota dealer and get great financing on a new Commander zero-turn mower during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event. Get professional performance, a full 4-year factory warranty, and more. All for the special promotional price of $45.29 with 0 down and 0% financing for 36 months during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event.
Wayne County High School's junior varsity and freshman football teams traveled south Monday night to take on Petal in their second game of the season. The freshmen dropped a heartbreaking 7-6 victory, while the JV beat the Panthers by a 14-6 margin. The freshman game was delayed at the start by a lightning delay, meaning kickoff didn't happen until about 35 minutes after its scheduled 6 o'clock start time. Both teams battled back and forth to a scoreless deadlock after the first half, but then in the third quarter with 1:27 left, WC Washington scored on a 16-yard run to make it 6-0 for the War Eagles. Petal, not to be outdone, steadily drove downfield in the fourth quarter and with 1:50 left, completed a 16-yard touchdown pass to make it 7-6. In the JV contest, the two teams battled to a scoreless deadlock in the first 3 quarters, but then in the fourth quarter with 9:18 left, Shadarius Chambers scored on an 11-yard run. The Brett Reynolds kick made it 7-0. Then with 5:24 remaining in the contest, Will Mangum scored on a 23-yard quarterback keeper. Reynolds booted the extra point and it was 14-0. Petal was far from done though, scoring on a 6-yard pass with a minute left in the contest. The kick failed and the defense held after that to take the victory. Both the JV and freshman squads will be at home this Monday to take on Hattiesburg. Freshman kickoff at 6, JV after that game.
Now is the time to go to your local Kubota dealer and get great financing on a new Commander zero-turn mower during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event. Get professional performance, a full 4-year factory warranty, and more. All for the special promotional price of $45.29 with 0 down and 0% financing for 36 months during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event.
Wayne County High School's slow pitch softball team improved to 8-7 on the year, but more importantly moved to 4-1 in district play after beating Hattiesburg 9-3 at home Tuesday night. The Lady War Eagles are currently in second place in district play. WCHS scored 4 runs in the first inning as Alyssa Singletary, Ashton Beasley, Kyla Dearman, and Malia Smith all crossed the plate. Then in the fourth, Lakin Freeman is a courtesy runner for Brooke Smith, Hannah Hose, Haley Clark, Paige Poe, and Alyssa Singletary all crossed the plate to help the Lady War Eagles secure the victory. WCHS had 11 hits on the night while holding Hattiesburg to 6.